Line up in the middle of that wall. Your crosshair at the end of that stick. Jump and throw. Jump on the first step and line up with the middle of the frame. Aim in the middle of the empty space and throw.
Smoke!
Line up in the middle of that square. With the right side of your crosshair, touch the tip of that block and throw.
Smoke!
Line up in the middle of that frame. Aim for a big dust spot and throw.
Burn!
Line up the wall with the end of that piece of wood. Bottom crosshair on the roof, and right side lined up with that black spot and throw.
Burn!
In the corner of that wall and the box. Line up on that frame at the height of that hole and throw.
Molotov!
Stand in the corner. Touch the top of your crosshair on the balcony trap and the right side on the wood frame and throw.
Throwing fire!
Take this bracket as a reference. From the corner, touch the right side of your crosshair to the wood frame and 2 wood crack down from the
throwing
bracket.
flashbang!
Throw. From the corner, aim in the middle of the wood frame just a little above the balcony trap, half a crosshair higher, and throw.
Flashbang!
Line up in the middle of the frame. Aim for the second wood tip, run and throw.
Molotov!
Line up in the middle of that white patch. Your crosshair on this wood tip and align it with this roof. And throw.
I'm throwing smoke!
Line up in the middle of that frame. Your crosshair between the side of the wall and the side of the roof. On top of the roof, then up to that antenna. Run and throw before hitting the fence.
Smoke!
Jump on the garbage. From the corner, your left side of the crosshair touch the antenna and throw.
Smoke!
From this corner, aim at the bottom of the middle of the carpet, jump and
I'm
throw.
throwing smoke!
Get in the corner of the cart and the boxes. From the left side of the box and up until you're aligned with the top of the flap, throw.
Smoke!
Get on the connection of these 2 floor frames. Place your crosshair between the black spot and the shadow line. Then up until you reach the first cable and throw.
I'm throwing smoke!
Just get in that corner, aim for the tip of that antenna and throw.
Smoke!
Stand up in the middle of the doorway. Your crosshair on that wood beam, then up to the middle of the blue area, run and throw.
Smoke!
Line up in the middle of the doorway frame, then aim for the top right corner of the square shape here and throw.
Burn!
Get in the middle of that frame and sit your crosshair on the roof edge with a chimney stand. Run and throw.
Throwing fire.
Get in that corner and slide down your crosshair on the edge of the roof until you touch the cable, then throw.
I'm throwing smoke.
Stand right under the lamp. Take this dust as a reference. Touch the tower with the left side of your crosshair and the bottom of your crosshair sitting on top of that roof piece and throw. From the middle of the door. Then left side of your crosshair on that tower edge and throw.
I'm throwing smoke.
From the middle of that wood beam, left side of your crosshair on that tower edge and throw.
Smoke.
From the middle of the door, get your crosshair on the middle of the window, then go up until you reach the tower edge height and throw.
Smoke.
On the edge of the wall and the door frame, your crosshair has to stand between the imaginary line coming from the tip of that roof and that bracket and the roof piece and throw.
I'm throwing smoke.
Stand in the corner next to the garbage. Touch this little black hole with the right side of your
I'm throwing
crosshair
smoke.
and throw.